We will be solving two-step inequalities. First, we'll review the skills we need in order to solve each of the steps. We will be solving one-step inequalities on this slide. On the left-hand side, we have a variable that is added or subtracted to a number, so we will solve it by adding the opposite and then maintaining balance on both sides of the inequality sign. On the right-hand side, we have variables that are being either multiplied or divided by a coefficient. To solve this side, you will need to use the inverse operation, and then you'll remember that negative coefficients require an inequality change. Pause the video here and solve these four inequalities, and you may restart the video to see the answers. X plus 3 less than 5, the answer would be x less than 2. X minus 7 greater than or equal to 20 becomes x greater than or equal to 27. On the right-hand side, negative 2x less than or equal to 8 has a negative coefficient of 2, which requires the inequality change, so the answer is x greater than or equal to negative 4. X divided by 5 greater than 5. X is greater than 25. The two-step inequality that we will solve first is 2x minus 7 less than or equal to 3. Step 1 is about the terms that are added or subtracted. We'll follow the same rules as a one-step equation, as a one-step inequality. We will first add the opposite, and then we'll maintain the balance. So 2x minus 7 less than or equal to 3 has a 7, that a negative 7 being added to the 2x, so we will add the opposite to both sides, and we will have 2x less than or equal to 10. We now have an inequality that has a coefficient on the x, and we're ready for step 2, which is to solve the coefficients on the variable. We'll use the inverse operation. We'll maintain balance on both sides, and then we'll change the inequality sign if it's necessary. 2x less than or equal to 10. The coefficient is 2, so we'll divide both sides by the 2, and we have x less than or equal to 5. The 2 was positive, so it does not require an inequality sign change. Our next inequality is x divided by negative 3 plus 5 greater than 7. Step 1, remember, is to add or subtract the opposite. Since 5 is being added, we will now add a negative 5 to both sides. We will have x divided by negative 3 greater than 2. We now have the one-step equation with just the coefficient of dividing by negative 3. So in order to solve this, we will need to multiply both sides of our inequality by negative 3. The result will be x less than negative 6, because negative 3 as the coefficient requires an inequality sign change. The 4 problems on this page are for practice. Please pause the video at this time and solve these 4 inequalities, and then you may restart the video to check your answers. One half x minus 5 greater than or equal to 0. First step, add 5 to both sides. Second step, multiply by 2, x greater than or equal to 10. 4x plus 7 less than 3. Our answer will be x less than negative 1. The next problem, negative 2x plus 1 greater than 9. Coefficient of the x is negative 2, requiring a sign change. So it will be x less than negative 4. And the last problem, negative x divided by 6 minus 4 less than or equal to negative 10, also has the negative coefficient. The answer will be x greater than or equal to 36. Thank you.